everyone, and welcome back to the Labdrat channel! After a full month of absence, Kaboosh already crashing out. Totally expected. Could have told you that. I could have told you that. I mean, obviously, if Kaboosh has no mouth. Finally! Oh my god, yeah, you take forever. What's wrong with Streamer? Streamer is working on getting his lights working, is what he has just learned now. Yeah. Yeah, so while I was away, my computer decided to update itself to Windows 11, which was super cool, except it broke all of my audio devices, so that was fun. And in fact, you just played fart reverb and I didn't hear it. Let me see if I can figure out why that is. Remember that thing I just said where it broke all of the audio devices? Let's see. Can I play it? What happens when I play it? Nothing. Interesting. All right. This is sound alerts. Uh-huh. Control via OBS. Yep. I feel like I had to tell this to play a particular place. How did we do this? Oh, system's muted. That's why. I play. I can't hear it. Can you hear it? I can't hear it. You've had nothing to watch. Skill issue. No. I am so back. And if you haven't been able to tell already, we got many changes coming. You saw the new intro splash screen. We got the background music. I'm going to turn that down a little bit more. I sure would like to hear fart reverb. All right. It looks there. Must understand why you know. How do I have this working? Here's the, all right, let's see. Here's sound alerts down here. Properties. Give me the full mix. Question 1. Are sound alerts going out to stream? Not through here. And the way I was doing this before, I'm pretty sure what I did was I had sound alerts being monitored. Yes. Sound alerts getting monitored. But I don't hear them. Which means something else. Something we must decipher. This is the content you crave. All of us trying to figure out why we can't play fart reverb for the next 10 minutes. Is that not what you wanted? Is that not what you desire? Pretty sure it is. You would like the Japan recap. Psh. Well, I guess we'll just have to move on to that. Let's see if we can successfully screw that one up too. All right, step 1. Yeah, so I've been in Japan for a month. I studied in Japan in college, and it was a really good time. And it's been a little while since I've been back. We had a fun time over. We went to Cassie and I were both out there. We went to Tokyo, Kyoto, and Osaka is where we went. and we saw many an exciting thing. Let me pull up my share here and get on over to the screen. All right, good start. And there's one other thing I want to get rolling. Let's do a test and see if this works out. Where is... We need the camera. Yes. This is what we need. Nope. All right. Let's see what we got here. Move some stuff over. Come here, friend. You need to be down by my screen capture, please. Move this here for a minute. Here's main screen. Right, there's so many steps. There's so many steps. Come here, you. Okay, and move it right here next to the main screen. And scale this up a little bit. Something like this. Cool. Hey. Did I hear about Hiroshima? I hear they bombed that place a little bit ago. Yeah, that did happen at some point. All right, cool. We appear to be reasonably set up. Got some secrets over here. Webcam is successfully freaking out. Let's give it a little bit of a poke here. Get some adjustment going. Something like here, boots. Stop it. There. Now we can do this. There we go. Oh, needs to be a little more this way. Perfect. Nice. Awesome. Why is it so small? Why is what so small? The camera? Camera's fine. I have a big turgid camera. The keyboard, because it's a custom mechanical that I built. It's 65%. Got a volume knob. It's got a bunch of custom keycaps. Yeah, you know, when I started building keyboards, I thought I was gonna miss all the extra keys, and I don't miss them at all. Now, I have some stuff that helps, right? Because, like, for example, I'm not gonna disconnect it, but I have my Stream Deck over here. Fine, come here, you. Can I get a little more? Yeah, that'll be fine. So I've got my Stream Deck over here, which helps a ton, because I can have any kind of macro key that I want on there. So anything I'm missing, I can program into the Stream Deck. That's actually how all of this stuff works. That's how I set up all my audio mixing and all that kind of stuff. That's all done through there. Hey, MJ! What's going on? Nice to see you. We are back. We are back from the mysterious world of Japan. And I was just waiting for folks to come in. We're gonna chill out and talk a bit. You missed MJ actually. You missed a little something. You can hear the new theme music, the new BGM we have going. I'm gonna turn that down a little bit. So that's a new thing that we have. We also have a new splash screen on the intro. Let me show you that real quick. Actually, I'll show it to you just by dragging it over. Do I have it? I probably have it over here. I'll do it here. Let's take a look at recordings. Nope, wrong one. Over here. Let's check out our commissions, and we'll open up the Pixel Splash. So let me turn off my webcam quick. This is our new intro screen, this exciting little Pixel Splash that we got going here. So you missed that for a second. You can't play Peak this weekend. You just remembered. What did you remember? What's going on? What happened? Yeah, so we got BGM, we got splash screen. You may have noticed that the icon for the Discord has changed. That's new. My profile picture has changed in a couple of places. And trying to figure out exactly when we want to do this. Probably at the end of the month. This model is changing. We will no longer be the Labdrat of old. We will be shiny new Labdrats. New, expressive, dances when you don't look. Or when you do look. Dances sometimes. The new Labdrat. That's what happens. Sent me a few messages. Let me take a peek. Let me make sure I know where they're going to show up before I take a peek. Boop. Da-na-na-na. Oh, is Minecraft stuff? I think I might know who I can direct you to. I don't know the Minecraft Linux. Gotcha. I've got an Air Force JLab meeting. Awesome. I'm surprised because we've had nothing going on for all of the things that I have to interact with the government for obvious reasons. It might be a little obvious why that's happening. Yeah. All right, MJ. I will take a look. My recollection is you were asking about the client for Minecraft, Prism client or Prisma client. In general, client stuff on Linux. I am not the perfect person for that, but I know who might be. So I'll give you a hint. Regardless, folks are in now, which means that there's certainly one thing we need to do. We already spoiled it a little bit. We gotta start with the Wheel of Names. The Wheel of Names. And because window 11 is a jerk, we need to quickly modify this transform. Edit the transform. And we're gonna set it up so that there's no cropping on the left, but there might be cropping on the bottom. Let's go with 20 units. Unizits. Oh, that didn't sound good. I'm not gonna say unizit anymore. Most things that end in is it feel bad. That's my assessment. We'll go 50. No. Do this. There. That seems pretty good. Cool. Small adjustments. Because Windows Update made everything weird. Just like it always does. Isn't that fun? Isn't that nice? If we could do something tonight, I think it might be nice, especially since peak. Oh, maybe we could do an open peak lobby. We'll see. Let's get through the basic stuff first. But yeah, I do want to find some time to do like an open peak lobby. So let's get started. Number 1, we have the Wheel of Names. Once again, we are going to be ranking our community from best to worst, all up against the possibility of literally anything else. As you know, literally anything else has been on kind of a tear recently. I think we had 2 losses last time. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we had 2 losses last time. That was rough. So let's see if we can do slightly better this time. Maybe like we can do a mild improvement over that. So who do we think is going to be in the number 1 spot? My recollection is that my marriage has been ruined by the number of times Cassie has lost to literally anything else recently. So hopefully I can recover from that. That would be nice. We've got Cassie, Kaboosh, Labdrat, and MJ on the list. Number 1 this month, I think I'm going to vote for... I think Kaboosh is going to take it this time. I think it's a lucky day for Kaboosh. I'm going to go MJ number 2, Cassie number 3, me number 4, and I am banking on literally anything else not winning this time. It would be real rough if that happened. So let's hope that literally anything else can't manage it. But let's see what's happening. Let's get rolling. Number 1 on the list, coming in 3, 2, 1. Spin that wheel. And what do we got? We are passing up Cassie, Kaboosh, and hold up! The MC himself taking the top spot, Labdrat. Wow, this is the greatest award that I think I've ever received. Now, I may have gotten some prestigious awards, coolest haircut, best spectacles, largest genitalia. They don't specify what kind you have, they just know that mine are the largest, so that's great. I got all of those, but I have never been number 1 in my own community before. For some reason, I always seem to be in last. Don't know what that's about. Rigged. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely rigged. This is my rodeo. My circus, my clowns, my number 1 spot. All right. But you have a shot to be number 2. You could be my right hand soldier. You could rise up and rule with me. Totally agree with the largest. Yeah, definite, possibly. Definitely the largest genitalia. We don't know what shape it is. Maybe it looks like a crazy straw. Cassie number 2. Wow. Things are looking up today. This is really good so far. All right. We are whittling it down. We have Kaboosh and MJ up against literally anything else. The odds are good right now because we had a really bad roll before we ran off to Japan. We had a really bad roll. So hopefully nothing goes wrong here. Hopefully this is just fine. This is just fine. This is going to be fine. No problems here. We're going to give it a roll. We're seeing how it's good. All right, we're past the danger spot. Kaboosh coming in 3rd. All right, nice. You know what that means, MJ? That means that it is all up to you. Do you think that you can beat the ultimate evil that is literally anything else? Or will this be the first time in the wild that the community has had a good win? Why don't we take a look at that? Everybody put your bets down. Place them now. Go on. Life savings, put it on the table. Clothing, put that on the table. This is a strip poker game. If you have loose teeth, any body parts or organs you're uninterested in, make sure those are in the betting pool. Zero hope. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Put it all on the line and give it a spin in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Spinning around, we see MJ coming up the track again. Oh no! Oh no! MJ knew! No! Literally anything else takes it. Oh no. How to get you on a mini screen and peek. What? Oh man, that's rough. Oof. Big oof. All right. Well, I apologize deeply, MJ. The wheel has spoken. So it seems like oh, a pop-up player. Yeah. Seems like we're gonna have to give our best next week. Didn't quite make it this week. Oh, see, that's the trick. You gotta short sell yourself. That's what I always do. Except, I guess today it would have ruined me. Huh. Should have thought of that. Oh, well, I'm sure it'll be fine. Anyway, let's take a moment to talk about the many glorious things that have happened to me while I was off in Japan. Let me just jump down here, go to the beginning of this here album. I don't remember everything in here. Is this the wrong... How do I want to do this? This is the beginning of the album. Let's check it out from the beginning. Okay. Number one thing in Japan. No, your meaningless points. No. Number one thing. The food is amazing. This was like my first, I think this was my first meal on the way in. I have no idea where this is, but we have ourselves some delicious soba. It's got some inari in there. It's got some crab. It's got things. I don't know what this is. It's got real wasabi. Real wasabi is really spicy. Way more spicy than whatever the weird green garbage we have at in the US is. So that was our first of many food adventures. And I can't, like, this was like some cafeteria or something. This wasn't even that crazy. Gotta go? Oh, no. All right. Well, I'll catch you later, MJ. Yeah. Next up. Yes. This is the Bakeneko Festival. Or Bakeneko Festival. I got peak. Good. Yeah, we'll see whether or not we're able to get to an open lobby today. I did run a little late, so we'll see. But it is on my list to do an open lobby with the community. So if we don't do it today, obviously Kabusha's busy on Saturday, so we'll find a time. We will find a time for peak open lobby. So this is the Bakeneko Festival. And it's about, it's a festival in Tokyo that is focused on monster cats. So everybody dresses up as a cat, and there's a parade, and there's a bunch of weirdos who dance. Yeah, so this is the Bakeneko Festival. And everyone participates. We've got this weird, big, bouncy cat thing that all of the children are carrying. That's fun. I don't know who that guy is. He looked at everybody a little weird. Everyone's pretty confused. That person dropped some of their noisemakers. That's cool. And as you go on, there's a bunch of people. Yep. We got folks playing traditional drums. We got folks from the States. We got, I think the people in these like Kigurumi style masks are all from the States. And there was a temple ceremony with a bunch of people doing it like a crazy dance off. Lots of kids. We had a lot of fun where all of the kids were surprised by the foreigners who were dressed up as cats. And they would say hello, which is the only thing they know how to say to in English. Say to us in English, and then we would try and respond, and it wouldn't work out. But it was fun anyway. So yeah, lots of fun at the Bakeneko Festival. Many cat-related goods were received. Meal number 2, curry. This is the Kokoichi Curry House. Kokoichi is like my favorite curry place in Japan. This is Kokoichi Banya. Now, the fun thing about Kokoichi, the thing that I like about it, is that they have spice levels for all of their curry. So let me see. And it goes from normal. So if you don't ask for anything, you'll get the normal spice level. And then it goes all the way from normal to 10. I would say if you're really into spicy food, you might be able to do like a 4, a 5, or a 6. If you're interested in like shitting fire for the next 10 days, try like an 8. And if you have no interest in continuing to live a long, productive life, go for the 10. It's ridiculous. And the other fun thing about Kokoichi is you can just like add whatever random shit you want into your curry. So here, this is basic curry with vegetables. We got boiled eggs. This is a chicken cutlet in the top left, 2 sausages, and then squid. I love squid. I am pro squid. You cannot stop me. I will eat every squid in the sea. So there's a lot of fun customization. You can get whatever you like. You can get so many good things. I love it. What is next on our list? Aha! Everything has an anime mascot. This is a construction company that has these little like pig miner mascots on every single safety cone they put out for construction. The police also typically have cutesy mascots. Basically any major like desk job corporation has a mascot. I'm sure that if the Air Force was over there, they would have like a cutesy mascot that turned from an aircraft into an anime girl. I'm certain it would happen. Not even Goku can pull me away from some good squid and spicy shrimp sauce. Yeah, there is some good stuff. Yeah, I tried to see if Goku was out there in Tokyo. I did not find him. I was told that he lived in Shibuya, but I didn't see it. All right, this is another fun one. This is good. So this is 7-Eleven. All of the convenience stores have weird food in them. Like, it's all pretty good. But my favorite thing is the corn dog. Now, they're cheating here because this says corn dog. That's not what this says. This says America dog. American dog. So, in Japan, they call corn dogs American dogs. This is a regular hot dog, but this is an American dog. So you can get a hot dog on a stick. Delicious. I'm hearing you're not supposed to walk while eating. So, yes, they're not crazy strict about it, but you are not supposed to walk and drink or eat. Usually there's like benches or something by the vending machines or the convenies for you to sit down and eat there. In general, people don't do it. They understand. If you're on a long hike and you got a drink, no one's gonna look at you funny. But there are also people who the very concept confuses them. It's never occurred to them that you could walk and eat at the same time. So I've definitely heard stories of people where like you give them an onigiri for them to eat and you're doing a hike and you go, all right, well, we'll just eat it on the way. And they just stop. They're deadlocked. They're like, what do you mean eat it? How? There's nowhere to sit. And they just don't understand. They don't understand. So, yes, that is definitely a thing. It's not strictly enforced. It just doesn't occur to people that you can do both at the same time. Oh, this was a cool little area. We were walking around different neighborhoods in Tokyo. There's just this like really weird swag tunnel with little fire sconces in it that belonged to some hotel that I could never afford to stay in. So that was cool. This All right, so we stayed in a town called Ikebukuro. Ikebukuro, Ike means pond. Bukuro does not mean owl, but the word fukuro is the word for owl. So if you don't look at the kanji, you could be led to believe that Ikebukuro means pond owl. And so because that's what it sounds like the town is about, their mascot is an owl, and they have owls everywhere. The police station is a giant owl. Let me see. Bukuro police. Yeah. I bet you... Oh, wait, there it is. Owl police box. This isn't even the one we saw. This is a different police station that looks like an owl in Ikebukuro. So this is Owl Police Station number 2. There's another one. Let's see. Where's our other Owl Police Station? This is the one. We walked by this thing so many times. Yeah, and this is just like a little police outpost for you to go and talk to people. Give me image. And it looks like an owl. It's just a big happy owl where you go to call the cops. Why don't we have owl cops? We should have them. This is my opinion. Let's see, what else do we have on the list? We've been over owl cops. This is just a really crazy intersection in Ikebukuro. I did take a couple of different pictures of super cool intersections. The area that we were staying in was right next to something called Otome Road. And let me tell you about Otome Road. Now, it's not for everybody, but Otome Road is it's a street with a bunch of shopping districts that is targeted at women and is the largest selection of boys love comics and goods in Japan. So if you really want to see two pretty boys making out for hours at a time, all of the content you need, ladies, is right here. You can get it in your K-pop flavor, you can get it in your J-pop flavor, you can get it in your anime boy flavor, you could get it in whatever crossover. If you go into the shop and you look at the Boys Love Comics, they will organize them by the pairings. So they'll be like, these are all of the Luffy and Sanji Boys Love comics, and these are all of the Goku Vegeta ones. And so if you've been reading some really down bad fan fiction on AO3, I guarantee you can find the pairing you're looking for. Japan is crazy. Ads everywhere. Every building reminds me of Cyberpunk. It looks very Cyberpunk. I think Cassie has better photos of this, but you'll see some. And when you're in a lot of the electronic stores or discount stores, there's also screens on the shelves blaring all kinds of different jingles and ads at you. So the Don Quixote, for example, they have a jingle. So yeah, there's this is a 21-minute version of the discount store jingle. Oh, shut up. We don't care about that. Get out of here. Yeah. Yeah, so there's just a 21-minute jingle for this discount store. While that's playing here, I'll load up the Bic camera one. Bic camera jingle. There's a whole song. Where's the short jingle? Is this the one I'm thinking of? This one. Hote. Yep. This is the one I'm thinking of. This was playing constantly. Yep. And then there's the Bic camera jingle. Yep. This is just blaring all the time. So we heard that, and for like 3 days, Cassie is just yelling in my ear, "Biku biku 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 camera," like over and over again. Advertisements are everywhere. So let's see, what else we got? Oh, so the retro game stores in, you know what? Here, I'm just gonna put, I got a new plan. Put on the donkey. No, that one's too short. Hold on. How's this one? Here, this is the background music for the rest of the stream now. Where's me loop? No loop? Loop. Loop? Whatever. Anyway, we're just playing this now. So, yeah, lots of really good retro game stores. So, Poppin' Music is a really popular, it's a really popular rhythm game. There's tons of rhythm games in Japan. This one is one that they removed the loop. Why? Why would they do that? I love the loop. Why would you do that? Yeah, so Poppin' Music, very fun rhythm game, very hard because it's been out for ages and everybody has gotten sick good at it. It's got 9 buttons, so it's 3 clusters of 3. And it gets really hard. So this is like a very simple Poppin' Music track. But this game's been out since like the 90s, so it has all kinds of crazy gameplay. So like super hard poppin' music track. See if we can find something horrifying. So let's do like poppin' music expert. Gameplay? Why is this so bad? Did they ruin search too? What have they done? Okay, this is probably some unhinged garbage from somebody who's really good. Yeah, they're like 3 or whatever. This isn't even that hard of a track, but this is an idea of what poppin' music gets like. So, yeah, this game gets really hard. Moving on, we got Solid Snake chilling out at the retro game store. This retro game store is called Super Potato, if you needed to know. I don't know why that is. I couldn't tell you. But it's got Solid Snake. And in fact, there's a few of these throughout like Tokyo and Osaka and whatnot. And there's a Solid Snake statue in every single one of them. I think I went to 2 or 3. Everyone had one of these. It's pretty cool. This is I'd never seen one of these before. This is an old, like original Game Boy display, and it was playing Wario Land in it. It's a CRT television. There were a lot of cool CRT television. No one hears a word they say. It's true. This is near the Pokemon Center in Ikebukuro. Lots of cool Pokemon stuff. This is on Tokyo Tower. Tokyo Tower is a big sort of Eiffel Tower ripoff. Let me see if I can find a picture of it. Yeah, this is Tokyo Tower. This makes it look bigger than it actually is. This is maybe fair. It's tall. It's not like crazy tall. It's tall enough that you notice. Yeah, here we go. This is the building next to it that I took. What is this crap? That I took that panorama picture of that I was showing. So there's Tokyo Tower. There's the big building next to it. Here's the general Tokyo City, and you can see Mount Fuji in the background there. Now they're going to make me play it again. And then, so I got a couple of cool shots from here. And we got this nice panorama shot of the city looking at that building from Tokyo Tower. So that was a really fun time. Cassie and I elected, the steps on the way up were closed. We elected to take the steps down. It is 600 steps on the way down. So, that seems fine. And Cassie's like, I'll be fine on the way down. She doesn't typically do big endurance type things. But she decided that we were going to go down the steps. And so we went down 600 steps. I was mostly fine, a little sore. Cassie did not leave the bed the next day. She was too broken. So that was a choice. Here's more like really cool shots of Tokyo at night. This looks like, I think this is Shinjuku. I think this is no, ABC Mart. No, this is still Ikebukuro. So this is just a shot down Ikebukuro. You can see a big camera over here. Here's a karaoke spot. This is some club called Promise. Bunch of cool stuff. It's so shiny. It's so shiny, everybody. Look how shiny it is. I like it. This is a temple called Kyomizu-dera. Kyomizu-dera is a water temple. Let me see if you can see the bits where you get the water. Yeah. So I don't have any pictures of this in this album, but basically there's this, give me the image. There's this thing where water comes down and it flows on top of this little stone outcropping into these 3 troughs. And what you do is, if you're doing the typical temple tour thing or just having fun, you'll go up to it, you will take one of these long sticks with a cup on it, and you'll wash your left hand, wash your right hand, then wash your left hand and drink out of it, because it's supposed to be holy water. It, like, I don't know, it magically fixes you or something. But it's a very cool, very pretty place. I believe I have a view. Yeah, this is a view of like the top of Kyomizu-dera. The entrance is to the right over here. It's at sunset. We totally nailed the timing. Very cool. So this is way at the top of a hillside, looking over Kyomizu-dera in Kyoto. So we had moved on to Kyoto by this point in time. More delicious food. This is a Teishoku place. Got to go to bed in about 1.5 minutes, hours. I'll keep an eye on it. Yeah, we'll probably have to do, because I started late and I think I got a couple other things I also have to do tonight. We'll probably have to do an open peak stream another time. But that's okay. We can just chill in. We can coordinate a little more easily that time. So maybe next Thursday we'll do peak. I'll talk about it in the Discord. We can coordinate on the Discord when we want to do an open peak lobby. Yeah, so this is just a nice, yeah, this is just a nice day at this is a coffee shop. So kind of a standard breakfast for me. Some spicy nonsense with meat and a raw egg. Delicious. Salad. And then miso soup with clams. Everybody loves raw egg and miso soup with clams. More good food time. Oh, this was a fun one. So there's a shop called Guff in Japan. And there's a whole section in Guff called the Hip Shop, where you can get any anime character on your ass that you want. They have a whole bunch of different... They have lots of boxer briefs with Portuguese Diaz and Vegeta and Luffy and whoever you like. So if you really need a particular anime character on your ass to feel confident during the day, here's where you get it. Go to Guff in Tokyo, Osaka, and break lab on my ass. Why's it always got to be Mpreg, though? Why we always got to hit the Omegaverse? I don't understand why we're always going Omegaverse. Maybe that's another thing we can do. The whole community can take the Omegaverse quiz. Oh, this was a fun thing. So, Japan has a very active model gun community. Cassie's definitely hitting it from behind. Well, that's only because I throw it back so good, though. Like, that's not on her, that's on me. I got the skills. You gotta understand. Yeah. So Japan has, like, this huge... Yeah, I know, right? Japan has this huge model gun community. They do it both for airsoft, but historically they've used metal BBs in their airsoft, and just like straight up model guns. And it's really popular because normal citizens and even the police do not have guns in Japan. Guns are very, very controlled. Basically no one has them. So there's no problem in Japan if something looks like a gun, because more or less you can safely assume it isn't. So in the US, we all have all these laws and restrictions where anything that is not an actual firearm needs an orange cap on it. So like US toy firearm cap. You'll see this orange thing. And in fact, if you import them, you either need to paint them, or you need to have one of these orange barrel plugs inserted into the gun. You're not allowed to have anything that looks like an actual gun in the US. It always must have one of these barrel plugs. But not so in Japan. So this enthusiast community makes all of these crazy gun replicas, and they'll make replica bullets, and some of them will be airsoft guns, so they still shoot. They just don't shoot too deadly. They just shoot like little metal BBs into your eyes and maybe your nipple if you aim well enough. That's where it goes. So there's a huge community about that. And this particular shop, which was also in Kyoto, did like both model guns and US surplus. So they had like vests with PAL webbings, they had like plate carriers and helmets and all kinds of cool stuff that you, Caboose, will probably like just get for free on training in basic. But this is like it's like an army surplus store and model gun. It's a pretty neat little thing. Yeah, I mean, check these all look pretty legit. And I don't think I have it captured here, but they do have model bullets as well. Every word ends in Oto. Hashimoto. Oh, there's the model bullets. See? Like, and this is not cheap. This little pack of model bullets is like $50. They're not even fucking real, man, but 50 caliber Action Express. $50 for seven fake bullets. We got some like normal plastic squibs down here. Hopefully those are cheaper. What do we got over here? This is like closer to $18-20 for these. It's crazy. Neat stuff. Can I go to the next one now, please? There we go. Oh, gotcha machines. There are gotcha everywhere. The new peak map is making me consider not playing anymore. Oh, is it hard or is it like not fun? Which is it? Difficult or bad? That's my point of curiosity. I want to know. Oh, we got to play Don Quixote again. Bam. I am the loop function. I have become loop. Yeah, here we've got overly dramatic beaver or whatever. Screaming gopher. We got a screaming gopher. So that's available for gacha. It loves pizza. See, it loves pizza. You can get that out of a gacha machine. It's a fighting marmot. It's Marmot Matototo. That's all real, I guess. And in this case, it's just a bunch of change purses. That's fun. Why the fuck does the starter island look like 4 times bigger than normal? Oh. So it's just... Are you on the same time limit? That seems rough. This is a bunch of things that are toast. This seemed like an important gacha machine to take a picture of. So for like, what? This would be like $3.50. You can have a thing that is toast. Here's a thing that is toast that is holding a thing that is French. Check that out. So, yeah, Kyoto. it's massive. That's what she said. I heard her. More shooting! The Shooting Bar M4. Cheers. With kids. Okay. Yeah, so what? This is 8,000 people. So, yeah, I guess so far 8,000 people have tried it, and we got beer, we got this lady who's having a really good time. I'm pretty sure these are all airsoft replica firearms, and you just go in and you shoot stuff and have a really great time. Yeah, Shooting Bar M4. Only Japan. You can enjoy it in your free time. Want to try shooting? Do you want to try shooting? Oh, this is another. So I won this gacha. I wanted this one, which is the sassy pointy one. She's some sort of leak person. So I did go after this one and did in fact win. Slot car racing. If you've ever played Yakuza, now Ryugaku Toku, they have a bunch of mini games about slot car racing. We went into a Yorobashi camera in Osaka, and there was a huge slot car racing track, and people were building cars and running them through this track. It was super cool. That was a fun time. They also had a really tiny automaton that was Kirby shaped. I thought about buying this to annoy everybody, but I ran out of room in my suitcase. So I'll annoy everybody next time. Digital trumpet. Did you need a digital trumpet? I think you did. Here you can have one. So that's a good time. My is my new favorite rhythm game. I think I saw it at Games Done Quick once, but I really enjoy it. It's a touchscreen. Let me see. We can find like an expert playthrough. Perfect. It's time to replay Donkey anyway. Oh, I guess maybe I could actually have the music with it this time. Let's look at this one. This looks similar to a one I had played. Get out of here. Yeah, so this is My. All of the tryhards come into the arcade with gloves. I saw this all over. They all had gloves so that their fingers didn't get like caught on the machine. And the idea is that you have these 8 buttons on rings around the outside, but this is also a touch screen. So sometimes you're tapping the outside in order to get points, and then sometimes you have to interact with the touch screen to do stuff. And I assume this is going to be unhinged and ridiculous. So that's the touchscreen part, right? So in this case, they're tapping in order to start and then following on the touchscreen. So it's always like tap and then follow. There are parts where you can hold. And then here, now, yeah, so now it's starting to get unhinged, right? You've got doubles, you've got crazy nonsense. This is beyond my ability. But I did really enjoy the game. See if it gets worse. I assume it gets worse at some point. What do we got going on over here? Come on, TikTok. Get your balls going. Come on. Move your balls. Move your balls, TikTok. TikTok. Yeah, is this... No, this doesn't look all that bad. But if you want to see some really, like, unhinged My gameplay, there is a Games Done Quick session, I think from AGDQ this year, that has some very cool My gameplay. I want one. I think they cost, like, $20,000, and you have to ship them from Japan. So, if anybody wants to give me, like... let's see, 20,000. If you want to give me like 2 million bits right now so that I can, do this, that would be great. That'd be cool. Anyone? All right, well, it was worth a try. Yeah, that's a really cool game. Come on, Donkey, you can come back. Come on, Donkey, come on. I believe in you. There we go. So, My, super fun. Osaka also had a big Pokemon Center area. They had Pepsi Zero Peach for the Osaka Expo. It was terrible. Pepsi Zero Peach, complete shit. Sleep on it. Ignore. This is a waterway right next to Dotonbori, which is one of the major areas featured in Yakuza. It's a really cool little place during the daytime, and even cooler at night. This is another Super Potato. They had a crane game for old DS games. I wanted one. I spent $5 and didn't get any because it was hard. So that didn't work. They had this really cool special edition One Piece PS3 that I really wanted, but again, I was out of room. I had no room. That's not fair. I was hard. I was hard for Luffy in this PS3, which I desperately wanted, but I couldn't get it. This is a PC engine. PC engines are really cool. I also wanted one. I kind of specifically wanted this one that had the screen, but this was not for sale. This was a display piece. So I was sad. Next time. This was the cube of Kirby. They had every Kirby thing in this little consignment shop cube. That was weird. This store, Kotobukiya, is really cool. And then on the top floor of it, there was like a whole bunch of doll making stuff. And they had these huge life-size dolls that were dressed as witches and like a bunch of... It was very interesting. So it's not like a real doll situation or anything, though I understand if you perhaps made the mistake. But it was kind of neat to see like how much... Like they're selling like little accessories for, you know, medium-sized, smaller dolls than this, so that you can make dioramas and stuff, and the accessories were all like really high quality. Like if you had like a Prada bag or like a really sick set of leather gloves, you could get a scaled down version, and it costs about as much. It's like $40 for doll gloves. So that was interesting. More guns. I never run out of guns for you. These are secondhand guns in a shop called La Shinbang. And I love La Shinbang. They have all kinds of cool used stuff. La Shinbang was also the only place in Japan this time where I saw uncensored adult figures. When I was in Japan the first time, I saw them a lot more, and they even had some gacha that they were inside of. So when I went to Japan the first time, I got a bunch of like blind gacha of adult figurines and handed them out to friends as gifts. But I guess they're cracking down or something, because I didn't find anything like that this time. You could only get them secondhand, and all of the original figures were produced in China. So that was a bummer. This is Saba. In the middle of an adult bookstore, I found the first merch I had ever seen for Sameko Saba, who is the relaunch of the largest VTuber in the world, focused on EN. So Gargura is now Sameko Saba, and they had her merch here. It was weird because she only speaks English, and this was a particularly strange store to find it, but okay, that was there. This is the train game. We have to replay Donkey. Very important. This was the train game. There's a game called Densha de Go where you just drive the commuter train, and the premium version has like a built-up like mule, like a fake car for the train with train controls, a full train control system, and photorealistic video of the commuter lines. The gameplay is you get in and you sit down, and your job is to make sure that you press the door close button as soon as possible when it's time to close the doors. Then you have to go to max speed as fast as possible. And the rest of your job during this gameplay session is anytime that the top speed changes, you have to confirm that you have noticed that by pressing on the screen and then changing the throttle to match that speed. That's the whole game, and it ranks you on how accurately you did this. I spent like $10. It was way more fun. Can I derail? No, you can't derail. There's just like an anime conductor lady who gets really disappointed in you, which might be worse. That might be worse. Yeah, this was awesome. Very cool. Oh, this was the Osaka Aquarium, the largest aquarium in Asia, and this was a cool little jellyfish thing that they had in one of their tanks. It looked real neat, so I decided that we would take some pictures of it. That was cool. This was a useless box that had Eevee in it, so when you press the button, Eevee would growl, pop out, and push the button so that it could go back to sleep. That's fun. This is the weirdest Hatsune Miku Gundam smash up I could find. We'll be seeing this later. That was a fun time. And this is one of many of the vending machines that were in Japan. And a colleague of mine from Small Streamer Community now exists in Osaka for anyone to see. So they can go hang out and visit Gachapon here in Osaka. If you can figure out where that is in Osaka. There, see? Gachapon, he's giving us the peace sign. Yeah. And, Pikachu's now drinking a beer called Cork. It's destructible. This was like the only vandalized machine I saw in Japan. So, this is the one I decided to leave Easter eggs on because I didn't want to ruin all of the other pristine ones or get talked to by anybody. This is Ekiben. Ekiben is great. They are all the train stations. If you're at any of the big ones, they sell a whole bunch of bento boxes, which have little seasonal things from the area you're in. They try to make regional ones where possible. So in this one, the top right is a little bit of a tofu salad thing. The bottom right is some rice with a few different toppings for flavoring, mushrooms, corn, some black beans. Bottom left is sauteed vegetables. We've got pumpkin carved into the shape of a leaf. We have what looks like a mushroom, but is actually a potato carved into the shape of a mushroom. For some reason, you could have just given me a mushroom, but then they have a mushroom, so maybe that's why. Because this thing over here is a mushroom. Bean, lotus root. I love lotus root. And then confusing what I think is probably a fish sausage. And then you got a little mochi sweet over here, some bean sprouts, fish cake, salmon, and egg. Good times. And this was another different Ekiben that I got at a different spot. You got these 3 little appetizers on the top right. Bean sprouts. I don't remember exactly what this leaf thing was, but it was tasty and vinegary. And then there were carrots. And then the left part is kind of like a meat bowl. You've got spicy chicken on the bottom and beef strips next to it. And then, speaking of Donkey, as I was leaving the country, Don Quixote would not stop harassing me, trying to get me to buy things. This is Sora Donkey. So, this was in the airport. Sora means sky. So they had a sky Don Quixote in the airport to harass me one last time before I left and got back to the US. So that is all the pictures we have, but we do have a couple of other minor things to look at. We have various findings during our time in Japan that we want to take a peek at. So let's just adjust this a wee bit. And I'm gonna do this a little bit. Embiggen so that we can get a little bit of a bigger view what we're doing here. All right, later. Have a good one. We're gonna check out a couple things and rip open some packs. So let's take a look at what our various exciting findings from Japan are. Dun 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 dun. Okay, item 1. We have already hinted at this one. We have the Miku Gundam. Yes, I saw it and could not let it go. So we did in fact get the Hatsune Miku holding a leak mixed with the Gundam Zaku 2. If you've ever seen if you've ever seen Leak Spin, this is like very Leak Spin inspired, and it's got Gundam in it. It was the weirdest Miku I had seen the whole time there. I'm not a huge Miku fan, but I needed to get this, and I figured a lot of people would have fun with it, so needed to get that one. Got a couple of more standard things. We got a Japanese lantern that you can build and put together. This is a fun thing. I'm going to be building this and making it like a nice LED light for myself. That's a fun time. We've got from Akihabara a lie detector, a Japanese lie detector. I actually think I'm going to give this to my brother. You can see down here. So it's like a little electronics kit. Akihabara, if you don't know, is kind of known as Electric Town. Back in the day, you used to be able to, it was basically like a big Radio Shack, and it's still a little bit that way. It used to be all kinds of like electronic parts and things that you can build, and there's still a couple of stores that do that, so I thought it would be fun to go and find something that was uniquely Japanese that I could bring back that met the sort of electronics enthusiast vibe. And so I got this. You can see here it says honto, which means true, and uso, which means false. So I'm probably gonna make my brother build this, and it's going to say uso 100% of the time because he's a liar. He's a dirty, rotten liar. If you are a fan of the Danganronpa games, we got Kyoko Kirigiri. I think you probably can get this in the US, but it's pretty hard to find nowadays. And I really liked an Android series. This seemed like a good one, so I decided to pick up Kyoko Kirigiri so that we could have her hang out on the shelf and have a good time. Got a couple of plush items. Number 1, Aoki from the recent Pokemon games. He's just like a sad, tired businessman, and I feel like that sometimes. So I resonate with Aoki. He gets to come with us. He will be staying on my shelf, reminding me that work, day job, is a never-ending grind towards destruction. That's what he's for. So that'll be a really good time. I'm glad we got him. And then we have the evilest boy. Oh, look at him. He's so evil. Aren't you so evil? Look at his little squishable face. Yeah, this is Sephiroth, and he's just adorable in how much he's gonna commit a genocide and destroy the planet, isn't he? Isn't he? You're so cute. So we got Captain Genocide over here. And then, oh shit, where'd my... Hold on, we gotta figure out where my my supplementary box is. It's over here somewhere. Where'd it go? Oh no, we've made a mistake. We made a terrible mistake. What has happened? Alright, this is good. We needed this. We'll figure it out. We'll be fine. Don't look at me. I'm fine. Nope, not there. Cool. That's also not it. That's great. Definitely somewhere. We're gonna find it, and it's gonna be the best. Ha! Here we go. Cool. We got it. We did it, everybody. We did it. Okay. So, this is a thing I didn't need to get in Japan, but I did for another reason. This is a Famicom Mini. It'll play either NES games or family computer games, so Japanese NES. And it runs on USB-C or off of batteries. You can turn it on down here. And you can see it boots up and plays games. But the reason I have this is because if you saw earlier, we had gone to Super Potato quite a few times. And I saw me some retro games that I really wanted. So among the retro games that we really wanted, I've got a copy of Mother 3. I also have Mother 1 and 2. And shut up, you shut up. I also have Mother 1 and 2 and a GBA SP that is red and black that I will be playing all that stuff on. So we got so for you, if you don't know, Mother 2 is well known in the US as Earthbound. I think Earthbound is the only one that ever got released in the US. I don't think Mother was released on the NES in the US. And Mother 3 might have been I don't think it was released in the US either. It came out in the GBA in Japan. So I now have Mother 1, 2, and 3 and a GBA SP to play them on. Japanese Pokemon Crystal, because the version of Pokemon Crystal that I play is Cassie's, and so she was thinking about giving that to a friend, and I kind of like Crystal the best out of all of the different ones I played, retro and otherwise. So I wanted to get a Japanese version. Maybe it'll help me learn. Who knows? So that was one thing I wanted to do. And then the reasons why we bought that bigger box: the original Rockman in Japanese. So this is Mega Man. We got Mega Man 2, which I think is the best one in Japanese. And then we have a new release for the Famicom. Yeah, this is Kira Kira Star Knight, which is a new sort of like platformer collectum game that is completely new to the Famicom. People are still releasing games for them. So now I can go ahead and anytime I want to play, say, the original Mega Man, but all in Japanese and such, I can load it up in this thing and we can play it. Except I need to have it face the correct way because it's designed to face you because that looks cooler. Yeah, Mega Man. Yeah, so we can play Mega Man. Hold on, we got to get those sweet original Mega Man tunes. Here we go. Sweet original tunes. Nice. All right. So that is most of what we had, but there is more, of course. Why would I stop there when more is available? I would stop there until Donkey starts playing again. The last thing that we have on our list from all of these toys and exciting options are Pokemon cards. Here, let me quickly flip the webcam so that it's a little easier for me. Flip. Vertical. Cool. Just read properly? No, now I have to flip it twice. Transform. Flip horizontal. There we go. Now you can read. Yeah. Pokemon cards. So, I've not been in Pokemon in a long time, and I have avoided getting into the Pokemon TCG specifically because it will destroy me and I will lose all of my money. So luckily, Japanese Pokemon cards are not legal for playing in the US, which means that there is no way for me to use these to play in the US and get addicted to the game, which is specifically why I got them in Japan, because now I'm not in trouble if I try to go and I can't do anything with these. They just look pretty. And because of that, I theorize that I am safe from spending thousands of dollars on Pokemon cards. That's the theory. So hopefully this is going to be fine and good. I just thought we would go through these and open them up and see what's cool. I don't know anything about what's valuable. I don't know if any of these are any good or bad or any of that nonsense. And I figure we'll alternate on the colors that I'm opening, because that seems fine. And maybe I'll pull something really good and have no idea. And then everybody will yell at me later when they find out that I didn't know that it was Rayquaza doing a backflip or whatever. So why don't we start with number 1? Do I have sleeves? I think I have sleeves for a different purpose in my room next door. So in theory, I can do a good job of preserving these if any of them matter. Now, these are weird. They're like gold on the back and stuff. That's crazy. All right, let's see what our number 1 is. Let's hold this a little up to the camera. Number 1, Kojondo. I don't know who that is. Kojondo is number 1. It's not shiny. Hayate Mawashi. Looks like it's a fighting type. That's interesting. Let's see what we got for number 2. This looks like an Electabuzz. Yeah, so this is an Electabuzz evolution. It says Arekiburu. So, Arekiburu. So it's kind of like Electabuzz. Yeah, so Arekiburu. What would that... What does that... that sounds a lot like Electabuzz. Did they do something where the evolution has the name of the American Electabuzz? That's interesting. Let's see. So it's got Electric Slug is its first attack, and then it's also got Lightning Down as its second attack for 220. That's pretty rough. Seems like some good damage there. Third up, oh, this is Rotom. This is a Rotom evolution or a Rotom in the US. Let's see. This says Spin Rotom. So it's a Spin Rotom. Let me make sure y'all can actually see these. Spin Rotom. Yeah. Knock that off. And let's see. Fun Call. So Fan Call? Fan Cool, maybe? And I could read all this, but it would be challenging. And then Dotsugeki. Ding. So Dotsugeki Landing. I do not know what that is either. All right. Seems like nothing too cool yet. Oh, we got a bug type. Denjimashi. I don't know what that is either. Denjimashi. Heretsu ni nara. Yeah, ni narabu. It looks like a bus. That is a bug. It's a bus bug. All right. And then the final one for this pack is Furubita Futa no kaseki. So this looks like a sea turtle thing. And that is all I know about it. It is a sea turtle thing. That ends pack number 1. So it doesn't look like we got any... Yeah, no special hollows or anything. These, I think these are like maybe promo packs. So we'll see what we get. All right, let's see here. Yeah, but they have different rarities. So if you look at the back, right, it'll tell you. It's kind of, this is kind of better than what they do. I don't think the US Pokemon cards tell you this, but we've got sort of a listing of the rarity scale on the back. So SARs, which are the most rares, they don't tell you what SARs, SRs, or ARs have. And then it looks like the regular rares are 1 in 8, or I guess super rares, RRs, 1 in 8, rares 1 in 9, uncommon 34, and common 48. So that appears to be what we got here. Right, we were gonna open one of the pink ones now. This is our new plan. That lovely Crunkle. Everybody loves a Crunkle, right? I'm pro Crunkle. All right, and we are back, trying to reasonably focus on this. Number 1, Gunosect. So Gunosect. No, it's Gunsect. Yeah, so Gunsect. Oh, it's like gun insect. I get it. Escansera. Escansera. Ace Canceller? Ace Canceller is its special ability. And it's got Magne Blast. So Magnetic Blast is its primary attack. Cool. Let's see what we got up next. Some sort of time option card. Let's see. What's the, oh, well, that just says Pokemon no Dogu, and then it says Chikara no Snadoke. Okay, so this says Power Hourglass. So Sunadoke. So Toke is clock, and Suna is sand. So Chikara is power. So it's the Power Hourglass. And I have no idea what that does either. Cool. Does it say, where does it say like the rarity on here? Does it say that it's like an R and SAR somewhere on the front? It says it's 58 out of 64. So this set is a 64 set. Does that mean, is the implication that there are no super rares on this one? Let's see. Maybe I miscounted these. So it's 48. 48, then 55, 61. So this is only accounting for 61 cards. This says the set is out of 64, which implies that there are... Oh, and these are both U. Okay. All right, so let's take a quick look back here and see if we can determine which of these are rare or something. So common, 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 uncommon, uncommon. So we've only had commons and uncommons thus far, no rares. And based on what I am seeing, there's 3 cards that are not explicitly accounted for. Oop, cheated myself, I think. There are at least 3 cards that are not explicitly accounted for in the back of this. So 3 of these cards are probably really fancy. All right, what do we got here? Toriman. Torimien. Torimian. Don't know what exactly English word that's supposed to be. Torimian. Torimian. No idea. Let's see. Enea Shisto. Enea Shisto. Don't know what English word that's supposed to be either. But this one's a common, so we don't care that much. So in this pool thus far, we've had 2 uncommons and 1 common. So we've gotten nothing better than uncommon thus far. What do we got over here? Oh! So this is what? Houndoom? But here it's Derubiru. Oh, it's just called Devil. This is just called Devil. Derubiru. Cool. Kajiru is 20, and I don't remember what Kajiru is. And this is Ushirogeri. So this is like some sort of attack from behind. And this is a common, so not that solid. And what do we got next? Well, this is kind of shiny. This is a common. This is a cool design. It doesn't look special. So this is Absol. And the name in Japanese is the same, Absolu. Let me know if I'm missing the camera. It's possible. Absolu. And the capability is Bad Fall. Badoforu. So Bad Fall does 20. Jibun no Bani Aku Energy. Oh, that's funny. So dark energy is called evil energy in the Japanese cards. I didn't know that. It's new information for me. We're learning. We're learning, everyone. Yeah, so let me also clarify. These are 2 different sets, right? Yeah, this is SV7 and SV6A, which clearly means something to me. I know so much now. All right. Switching back to the turquoise packs. What do we got this time? What do you think? Are we going to make it? We're going to nail it? We're going to be rich, chat, and never have to work another day in our lives. Can streaming be our full-time job now? All right, we are back on the turquoise packs. Let's see what number 1 is. Oh, interesting. Let's see. Kikinkoni. All right, so some sort of crab. Kikinkoni. It's an uncommon. It's got Shitago Shirai as its ability, and Oburi Punchy as its punch. So it's got like, I don't know what booty is, but it's this. Oh, the double O indicates it's like big or like some great punch. So that's what this one is. We got Kikin Kani, and it's got Oburi Punchy for 250. Nice. Common, or no, this one's an uncommon. This one's an uncommon. All right, what do we got next? Oh, what? This is Salazzle? Or something. This is Salazzle or an evolution in American. And in Japanese, it's Enyuto. So, like energy newt, Enyuto. Something like that. And let's see, the first attack, Ikinari Abura, is Abura oil? I don't remember. So something like living oil, maybe? And next we've got Kaen Hosha. Couldn't tell you what that is. Well, it might be like Fire Garden something. I don't know what Hosha is. And this one is an uncommon as well. Number 14. So better ranking than anything we've seen so far. We're like higher up in the number list. Usually that means it's less common, but who knows? Let's see what we got next. Ah, it's Ho-Oh! It's just called Ho-Ho. Yeah, oh, no. Right. No, this is called who? What is this one called? I forget. Ho-Oh's the majestic bird. But anyway, this is just Ho-Ho in Japanese. It's a common, number 76 out of 102. Interesting, SV7. Ho-Ho. And its Sandozuki is its attack. Coin o 3回投げ表の回time. Something about collecting coins, and this has like a counter mechanic to it, where you put out a certain number of counters and then you get 10 times the damage of the counters you have out. All right, 2 more left in this pack. Let's see what we got here. Oh, I remember this one. Agojimatsu. No, Agojimashi. So, Agojimashi. Mushi? That's Mushi. Agoji Mushi. So, Mushi means bug. So, it's an Agoji bug. I don't know what Agoji is in this case. Osoi kakaru. Osoi kakaru. So, this is sort of like... Osoi is... Hayai. Osoi, yeah. Osoi is slow. And kakaru is normally to take something, so maybe this is like it's moving slowly, or maybe it's like approach slowly or something. And this is also a counter mechanic. So it's 10 plus some number of counters. This is a common card. All right, and then the last one in the pack. What do we got here? We have... Oh, this is... This is it Rhyhorn? Yeah, this is Rhydon. But it's Sidon. My recollection is it's Rhydon in American or English. This says Sidon. Come on. Sidon is what this one's name is. Hakai no Tsuna. Don't know what that is. But it do good damage, and it is a common. So that's what we got for there. One more pink pack coming up. Let's see what we got. No. Open more gooder. There we go. That seems more gooder. All right, next pink. Got our new pink pack. Ready to go. All right. Number 1. What do we got? Oh, it's Hypno. Interesting. So this is Hypno. In Japanese, the name is Sleeper. Sleeper. And its attack is Hakuchume. And I don't know what Hakuchume is. So we'll have to figure that one out. It is an uncommon. Classic psychic type. Nice so far. Number 2. Oh, snap. We got our first shiny. Check it out. That's the first one. Let's see, this is a rare. So this is a single R. Very cool. So it's a hollow, and the border is also hollow. I feel like I don't remember that happening. So this one is Ononox. I don't know what Ononox is, but it looks cool. It's got an axe for a head. Axe for a head. We love an axe for a head. Its first attack is Axe down. So I assume this is acceleration down. So this is some sort of debuff. And the next one is Yunohado, which in my mind sounds like Dragon Punch, but I can't imagine that's what it is. So that's our first rare. We got our first rare, everybody. Number 46 out of 64. Very cool. Nice. All right. We finally are rolling something good. I guess we could look at, let me see. Do people like this one? Japanese Pokemon cards value list. Pokemon Japan price guide. What's that about? No. All right, it's Pokemon. This is SV7 and maybe 6. I'm not seeing what I'm looking for. So let's just look for... Oh no, Noxu. Let's see. Pokemon. Oh no. No, this is on a Nox. Haxorus. Right. Pokemon TCG JP card price list. Haxorus. Price charting. Japanese Black Bolt. We don't have that one. That's a full art card. So it's probably worth less than $10, is what we've learned. SV Black Bolts. Is that what this is? This isn't Black Bolt though, right? This is Night Wanderer. And then yeah, so let's see. Pokemon Night Wanderer price list Japan. All right, and we've got Haxorus. Ungraded, grade 9. Is this one always hollow? Maybe, yeah, this one's always hollow. So if you get it graded, it's $10. Not bad. Not bad. So, not the worst. Cool. All right. Let's take a look at our next one. I'm going to keep this up for reference for a wee bit. Nope. Yes. Turn that off for a second. All right. See what we got next. I do not know this one. Let's hold it up for a minute. There you go. And this is Samayoru. No, Samayoru. So Samayoru. And its power is Dobumu. Dobumu. Don't know what that is. And Onibi is its attack. It is a common. It's not as important as our other ones. And our... Oh, no, we got 2 more. Oh, I almost jumped the gun. Also, someone is asking to be moderated. Come here, you. We're going to kick you. Get banned. Get banned. Deny. All right. Next up, Nura. So this is Nura. And its attack is Iaigiri for 10 and Tsumeyori for 30. Don't remember what Tsume is, but Yoda should be knight. Have to think through that. But yeah, this one is also a common. And then our final card. We have Absol! I do believe we already have Absol once. It's a nice card design. It looks cool. Like, it looks a lot cooler than its rarity. It's kind of punching above its weight. I like it. All right, so we got one fancy card thus far. Time to go back to the green packs, which I guess I can actually read what they are, because we're going to need that. Strami Nakuru. Sterami. Stera Mirakuru. Alright, so it's Mirakuru. Stera Miraku. So something miracle. Stellar miracle. That's what it is. Stera Mirakuru. Stellar miracle. Price list. Japan. Price charting. All right. There we go. Stellar miracle. Cool. At least the English names for the pack types, or like the series, is the same. All right. What do we got? Come here, you. Come on, y'all. We got stuff to do here. All right. Stellar miracle. Next pack. We have no rares in the Stellar Miracle series yet. What? But we have, yeah, but we have a rare in Night Wanderer. Number 1. Akamashi? Akamatsu? Akamashi? I think this is Tsu. No, this Akamatsu. So, some kind of effect card. And it is an uncommon. Send that one over here. Next up. Whoa! What is this? It's so pretty. It's an all-card holo. I can't even tell what's happening. That's cool. Let's see. Kikin Connie. Oh, this is the Connie card. Number 107 of 102. It's a secret card. Secret card. What is Kikin Connie? Kikin Connie. What is that in? Crabominable. Crabominable. I get it. Crabominable. All right, number 107. This is the sneaky one. Yeah, I think this is the right one, right? This is the all hollow? Yeah. Cool. Hey, that's worth a couple bucks even when it's not graded. Nice. Nice. And it looks cool. I like it. All right. That's our first fancy pants one. Move that over there. Next up, what do we got? Gokurin. Adare? So this is Gokurin. I don't know what the English is. Seems to be a dark type. Yodare is its first attack, and the second one is Doku no Iki. So something life. I assume that's Iki is in like life or living. Doku no Iki. So that's Gokurin. I like the dark card backgrounds. The dark or evil cards. Their background design is really cool. Makes them all look neat even when they're not. Let's see. Kamukame. Kamukame. So kame means turtle. I don't know what kamu means in this instance, but I'm sure it's a pun. Kamukame. So it's some kind of turtle. And it's Zutsuki is its attack. This one is a common. Nice. All right. Final one for the what? This is Stellar something? Stellar Miracle. That's what it was. Stellar Miracle. Our final one is Kotorotomu. Cutting Rotom. So yes, it's a lawnmower. Lawnmower is our final one. Karitori Dash. Karitori Dash. So it's some kind of dash. Maybe like the cut and run dash, maybe would be a way to phrase it. Cool. All right. And we are officially done with Stellar Miracle. No more Stellar Miracle to be had. We now have to rely on our final pack for Night Wanderer. Let's see what we got inside Night Wanderer. Oh, so loud. This is the bad kind of ASMR. No one likes it. It's shit ASMR. All right, here we go. We now land upon the Night Wanderer. Okay, hey, chill out, bud. Okie dokie. First up, we have another hourglass. Yep, that was slightly different. Oh, no, it's not. Chikara no. Yeah, Sunadoke. Yeah. So, power hourglass once again. So that's a repeat. We already have that one. Whoa! Is this a king? This is a Kingdra. This looks awesome. That looks sick. I like that one. It's popping out of the fucking frame. And it's an EX card. And the name is the same in Japanese. It's Kingdra. Yeah. It's so Ao no Gore. So it's like blue something is its first attack. And yeah, Hydro Pump, which is more or less just written in English, is its second attack. That's super cool. What's the deal with Kingdra? Is this a good one? Do people like the Kingdra? It's number 12 out of 64. Kingdra? Kingdra EX, number 12. It looks real cool, but it is not... Yeah, it doesn't seem to be... It's not seem to be super valuable, but I like the way it looks. You're gonna like the way you look. Guarantee it. I do like it. And I assume that this is hollow for everyone. It looks real cool. Nice. Well, I'm happy with that. Especially after that damn power hourglass again. Next up. Oh yeah, this is the second stage of the outlet starter. Suro. So what this is Fuxro. Fuxro. I don't know what the English name is. This is Fuxro. Donketsu no Tsubasa. I don't know what Donketsu is, but Tsubasa is wing, so something wing. Kata wind. So cutter wind. Oh, wind. Oh, it's trying to say wind. Cutter wind is its other attack. There you go. All right. What do we got next? We have Onondo. Onondo. Do not know this one. Kinchokan is its power. And Ryu no Hado is its second attack. Cool. And our final card. It's a Meowth. It's a pun. It's more, I guess it's more punny. It's Nyasu in Japanese. So I now understand why it's called Meowth. Nyasu. And it's Midare Hikaki is its attack. It's common. All right. That is everything that we had. So what are our big wins? We got this Kingdra. We got this, forget the English name, but the Ononox. And then we had over here the Kikenkani, or Crabominable. And there's a different, yeah, this is also Kikenkani, but it's a different number, 24. So there's two versions, and this one's just way cooler. Nice. Yeah. Those are the big winners, these three. Cool stuff. There you go. And that is the story of how we traveled to Japan in order to waste our money on Pokemon cards and hopefully never get into trouble again having used them. It's a story of background music and pop-in music and Don Quixote, which we love. And hopefully, maybe we'll get an opportunity to do more Japan stuff in the future. If you want to know more about Japan and my trip, or if you want to practice your Japanese, that's a language I speak a little bit sometimes, and I can help you with it. Go ahead and check out the Discord. Come on in, have some fun. Until then, I hope everybody has an excellent evening, and I'll check y'all out later. Goodbye.